Hi guys! In today's topic we're going to solve how Vegeta achieves Super Saiyan 2, and this video was suggested by Amazeling. Firstly, I'd like to apologise for my ignorance in the last video, which was about Goku giving Cell the Senzu, because I said that Babidi unlocked Super Saiyan 2 for Vegeta and hadn't really done a lot of research on this before, but I've really put in a lot of effort this week and I've had to put my view to the test, so let's go through the manga evidence together. Also guys, please hakai that like button as it helps more fans see my content, and also subscribe if you want to see more Kaioshin Curt in your subscription feed. So the key question today is, did Vegeta unlock Super Saiyan 2 before the Buu saga and just used Babidi to make him even stronger, or did Babidi's magic unlock the transformation? So let's do a chronological review of the manga panels. In Z chapter 232, Vegeta alludes that he has been training in the 7-year gap and that he may be stronger than Gohan's early Buu arc self. Also, when Goku announced he would be visiting, Vegeta replied, "I'll look forward to it, but will you? I'm stronger than before." Right off the bat, how can Vegeta be stronger than Gohan if he can't turn Super Saiyan 2? And nothing here suggests Vegeta was only a Super Saiyan 1, as that level of power couldn't defeat Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. Going by this, Vegeta had to now be stronger than both Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and full power Super Saiyan Goku from the Cell games. Then in chapter 250, when Gohan transforms into Super Saiyan 2, notice the lightning by the way, Vegeta states Gohan was weaker than when he fought Cell due to hardly training. Then in chapter 253, even after seeing Dabura, Vegeta was so confident that he could defeat him. Combining this with chapter 256, Vegeta explained that Dabura was not a challenge to any of them, even Gohan as a weaker Super Saiyan 2. They could easily defeat him, and Goku also agreed. However, at this point Goku didn't realize Gohan had gotten a lot weaker. Goku estimated Dabura was as powerful as Perfect Cell, which was the version Goku saw before his death, so not Super Perfect Cell then. So Goku could already tell Vegeta was stronger than Perfect Cell before Babidi's magic, as he agreed with Vegeta here. Therefore, why would Vegeta be so confident he could defeat Dabura if he didn't unlock Super Saiyan 2 in the 7-year gap? Furthermore, in chapter 257, Goku released a bit of Super Saiyan 2 ki, which overwhelmed Yakon. Right away, Vegeta realised Goku had become a Super Saiyan 2 during the 7-year gap, and this shows how familiar he was with this level of energy, like he had it himself. But he mentions the word 2, which implies either Vegeta himself had achieved Super Saiyan 2, or he meant now Gohan and Goku had Super Saiyan 2. It's down to interpretation, but notice how calmly Vegeta says it.
So Kakarot has surpassed the Super Saiyan wall too. So Kakarot has surpassed the Super Saiyan wall too!
Yes, Vegeta did look a bit irritated, but not full of rage and bewilderment like in previous instances when Vegeta finds out he's behind. You'd think if he didn't have Super Saiyan 2, he'd be angry that once again Goku is far stronger than him. This suggests he gained the form himself. Then in chapter 258, it was Gohan's turn to fight. Goku asked if he'd been training whilst he was away.
"Well, I thought since you were dead, Dad, that we wouldn't have any more trouble, and, I had all that studying to do as well, so I didn't get round to training for 7 years.
And then we get a statement from Vegeta that's quite hard to argue with.
Boom.
Vegeta interrupted, saying Gohan had slacked off, and that himself and Goku were now stronger than him. And you gotta remember, this is after Vegeta has just seen Goku use Super Saiyan 2 energy and he's still not phased. Vegeta doesn't say, "I'm stronger," or "Goku, you're stronger." He says, "We're stronger," meaning himself and Goku have both together surpassed the Super Saiyan wall. This is further proved in chapter 261, as Vegeta was getting increasingly frustrated watching Gohan fight, as he knew he could defeat Dabura himself, who was about as strong as Perfect Cell. Then in chapter 262, Babidi attempted to control Vegeta, and just like with Yamu and Spopovich, he drew out Vegeta's latent powers. This magnified Vegeta's power, but it was never stated to give him a new form. Goku and Vegeta don't have the amount of hidden potential that Gohan has, so a new form wouldn't result from their potential being unlocked. In chapter 263-64, Vegeta explained he surrendered to Babidi's spell so he could make Goku fight him. When Goku powered up to Super Saiyan 2, Vegeta said Goku was stronger than Gohan was, but Vegeta wasn't surprised as all along he knew himself and Goku could do that. And then in chapter 265, Goku was surprised how powerful Vegeta was, making it a completely even fight. Babidi's magic boosted Vegeta from Kid Gohan's Super Saiyan 2 to Goku's Buu Arc Super Saiyan 2. Goku thought it was down to Vegeta training harder than himself in the 7-year gap. Originally, after Gohan defeated Cell, Vegeta vowed he would never fight again. So people assume he didn't train during the 7 years, and if he did, it was only in the latter years, with his son. But Vegeta here stated he did train, and he thought he trained hard, so he couldn't have been slacking if he was happy with the level of training he completed, although he may have had even more drive if his rival hadn't died. In chapter 251, Vegeta didn't want Goku to follow Shin, as all he had in his mind was having a rematch with Goku. So potentially, during the 7 years, Vegeta regularly trained in anticipation of Goku possibly coming back someday, and Vegeta was saving Super Saiyan 2 as his trump card against Goku. And when Vegeta discovered Goku had Super Saiyan 2, he was disappointed as his trump card wouldn't give him the advantage he had planned for. But whilst Vegeta thought he'd trained harder, he came to realise during Goku's fight with Yakon that there was still a difference due to Goku's greater raw talent. So Vegeta allowed himself to become stronger and then be even with Goku through the power of Babidi's magic. Babidi drew out Vegeta's hidden power, closing the gap between his own and Goku's Super Saiyan 2. Yes, Vegeta did something very uncharacteristic here in letting someone help him get stronger, but Vegeta did lament his decision. However, he desperately wanted to fight Goku. That was his #1 priority. If Goku mentioned he had Super Saiyan 3, Vegeta would have wanted to fight Goku at his best, so he would have allowed him to transform. Some argue that Babidi's magic enhanced Vegeta just enough to give him the Super Saiyan 2 transformation, but there's pretty much no evidence of this, as Spopovich and Yamu got powered up in only their base forms. They say Vegeta was so far behind Goku, and the statement about Babidi helping to make up the difference means he didn't have Super Saiyan 2. But Vegeta didn't say, "You broke the Super Saiyan wall, but I couldn't." The manga made no mention of a massive gap, just a difference between them. Going from Super Saiyan 1 to 2 is incredibly massive and can't be described as a mere difference. Even if they both had Super Saiyan 2, there can be a difference as one fighter may have mastered it, but the other hasn't. Goku seemed to have mastered Super Saiyan 2, whereas Vegeta's version just wasn't quite as strong. Remember the difference between Super Saiyan Vegeta and Goku in the Cell games, and the difference between even Gohan and Goku using the full power of Super Saiyan. Just because you're at the same level of transformation doesn't mean your power levels will automatically be equal. Even if a fighter has 10% more power than another, it can create an unmistakable advantage. Also, it's important to note how easily Vegeta transformed into Super Saiyan 2 against Goku. If he just achieved it through Babidi's magic, you'd think it wouldn't happen so seamlessly, and also Vegeta didn't show any signs of stamina disadvantage, and he didn't lose the form either, which are things you would expect from someone who just got the form with no training in it. What else disproves Babidi's magic being the case is when Vegeta fought Buhan in the anime and also Kid Buu in the manga. In both instances, Vegeta used Super Saiyan 2 because you can see the lightning. If Vegeta got Super Saiyan 2 from the Majin magic, why was he able to freely access this when he was no longer Majin? Shouldn't it have vanished? Some say it's further proof Babidi unlocked it for him, but you can't gain permanent transformations that way. You have to break through the wall yourself. The ease with which he could transform doesn't point to the form being new to him at all. Some people also suggest Piccolo in the 7-year gap would have sensed Vegeta ascending to Super Saiyan 2, and since it's not mentioned and Piccolo was surprised that Vegeta had it, means Vegeta never achieved it before Babidi. But would Vegeta necessarily have shown off his power during his training? My answer to this is, why did Gohan have no idea his brother ever reached Super Saiyan? And secondly, why did Vegeta have no idea his son reached Super Saiyan despite training him on a daily basis? Are you gonna put down all the manga evidence just for a few unexplained headcanon questions? The last point I want to mention is, how and where did Vegeta unlock Super Saiyan 2? Well, Vegeta had foreknowledge of Goku and Gohan's training, so mastering Super Saiyan would have been the first thing he would have done next. Then he also knew what sort of ki Super Saiyan 2 generated and how the muscle mass increases, but not to the drawbacks of Super Saiyan 1 Grade 3. There's no indication Vegeta went off Earth to train, but it's possible. He may have also used the gravity chamber, but it's unlikely he could have used the Room of Spirit and Time due to the time restriction. The guidebooks also agree that Vegeta unlocked Super Saiyan 2 through training prior to the Buu saga. The Daizenshuu 7 Special Attack Dictionary states that Goku and Vegeta learned it through harsh training, and it makes no mention of Babidi's magic. The super exciting guide also as well describes Gohan's training as being mostly based on strengthening and learning to control his ki, whilst Vegeta's training is described as training his muscles to the limit, which awakened him to Super Saiyan 2. You've got to remember, Vegeta has unlocked a few forms completely on his own. He was the first one to envision ascending Super Saiyan to Grade 2, and he managed to unlock the Super Saiyan God transformation on his own. So it's no surprise that Vegeta unlocked Super Saiyan 2 whilst being a living being. Oh, and Gohan was the only fighter who needed a trigger to unlock Super Saiyan 2, as the guidebooks state Goku and Vegeta unlocked it through harsh training, pushing the muscles to their limits. So there was no trigger needed, it was just consistent hard work. Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below on how you think Vegeta achieved Super Saiyan 2. Last video's #Enders winner is J Misfit. Congratulations to you, and thanks to everyone who watches my videos all the way through till the end. And if you made it this far, comment down below #Enders for your chance to get featured at the end of the next video. And also guys, remember to like and subscribe, and also if you missed it, check out this video on 10 Vegeta is a genius moments. Thanks, Kai.